Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am going to be doing a tutorial today on the box stitch. This is a beginner friendly 2-row repeat crochet stitch that is super fun and super simple. Great for beginners, and especially if you get really confused with having to switch back and forth in the middle of a row or a round. This one's going to be perfect for you. So as long as you know how to single crochet, chain, and double crochet, and you know how to work in rows, you are going to be just fine. Just follow along with me and I'll show you exactly how to do it. Now, for today, I am using my I-9 or 5.5 millimeter hook, and I have some Hobby Lobby I Love This cotton yarn. You can use any yarn or hook that you prefer. I just wanted to make sure you knew where I was starting. So go ahead and grab your supplies and we'll get started. Alright guys, so to get started, we're going to go ahead and create our slip knot. And we are going to start off with a chain that is any multiple of 5 plus 3. So I'm just going to go ahead and do 18, which is going to be 15, or multiple of 5 plus 3. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And to go ahead and get started, we are going to single crochet in the second chain from the hook. And we're going to single crochet all the way across. This just makes it have a nice solid base for your box stitch. Alright, and once you've reached the end, you'll end up with 17 single crochet stitches. Now what you're going to do is you're going to chain 1, and you're going to turn, and you're going to single crochet into the first 2 stitches, and then you're going to chain 3. So we go 1, 2, 3, and you're going to skip 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then the fourth one, you're going to single crochet. You're going to do 2 single crochets in a row again. And you're going to chain 3 again. And that's the pattern that you're going to repeat all the way across. So we're going to skip 3, single crochet in the next 2 again. And then you're going to chain 3 again. And how we finish our row is we're going to skip 3, and we're going to single crochet in the final 2 stitches of the row, excuse me. Now, just as a little side note, if you did not want that base single crochet row for row 1, you could theoretically do without it. I find that it kind of helps stabilize your box stitches, but it's totally up to you. If you just want to go straight into doing the first row of the box stitch, you can totally do that too. Now we're going to move on to the double crochet rows, and this is where you'll really see the box stitch. So you're going to chain 3 and turn, and this is going to count as your first double crochet stitch. So when we do our chain 1s for our single crochet rows, they do not count as a stitch, but your chain 3 at the beginning of your double crochet row does count. So that's going to be our first stitch. We are now going to double crochet 5 times into this chain 3 space. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And there's no chain in between each double crochet, what I would call like a cluster. It's just 5 double crochets for every chain 3 space. So we're going to do 5 more in the next chain 3 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to do it one more time to finish up our row. So 5 double crochets. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then to finish up the row, we're going to double crochet once into the final stitch of the row. So here's our first row of the box stitch. Technically it's row 3 of our little swatch here, but this is what it'll end up looking like when you have completed the combination. So we're going to go ahead and continue. So we're going to chain 1. We now need to do another single crochet row. So we're going to single crochet in the next 2 stitches. So 1, 2, and just like before, we're going to chain 3, and we're going to skip 3. So we go 1, 2, 3, and it'll end up being the last double crochet of this cluster that I'm working on and the first double crochet of the next cluster. So if you need kind of a visual guide, that has helped me a little bit. That way it just goes a little bit faster. You don't actually have to count quite as much. So single crochet, 2 of them, and then we're going to chain 3. Again, 2 single crochets after we skip 3. Then chain 3, skip 3, and we're going to finish up the row with 2 single crochets. So 1 in the last double crochet from the final double crochet cluster, and 1 in the top of that chain 3. So we've finished our second single crochet portion of the row. So we're going to go ahead and start our next row of double crochets. So you're just going to alternate. It's just a 2-row repeat. So that makes it really, really simple. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to turn. This is why I really love it for beginners, because it's a pretty simple stitch combination to remember, and it's really, really fun. So 5 double crochets in the chain 3 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're going to do the same thing in the next 2 chain 3 spaces. 5 double crochets each time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 5 in the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then remember, we're going to end our double crochet row with a single double crochet in the very last stitch of the row. And so that is just your 2-row repeat to make the box stitch. It's very beginner friendly. You only need to know how to chain, single crochet, and double crochet. And so go ahead and let me know how you enjoy this stitch. And I wanted to give you a little heads up. I will be having a pattern come out using this stitch as its major stitch combination. It's going to be really cool. So be ready for that coming out very, very soon. Thanks, guys. Hope you had a wonderful holiday season. And I hope to see you guys again soon. Thanks, guys.